Hey guys, welcome to Officially Tall Videos. And I think I'm just going to use the channel for like serious stuff, actually talking to you guys and not just taking the piss. So, yep, you're actually speaking to Stephen. But one thing that I will say before I start this video is, I've got a corpse husband shirt and it is fucking awesome. But anyway, so this video is on suicide, depression and such like that. And I actually spoke to one of my friends and the first thing they said was, it's not going to be monetized, and I was like, none of this channel is monetized. Like, literally, this channel is unmonetized. Like, my main channel is monetized, but that's besides the point. But anyway, so, for those of you that don't know, if you watched my previous video, I said I'd been suffering with depression for a while, and I had attempted suicide a couple of times. And, yeah. So, but, it's just sort of weird to talk about, because I don't feel like I've suffered with it. But I don't know if, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, I would say. Like, if you want to take my advice, take my advice. But, basically, the reason I was depressed was because people were basically just, quote-unquote, being mean to me, if you will. Like, deservedly so. But, like, I was getting harassed online. I was getting, I don't feel like I am allowed to say this because it was all brought on by me. But I was getting, basically, just told that I was worthless, told that I didn't deserve to be here, just told a bunch of horrible, basically stuff, just a horrible stuff, and I was getting rejected by people left, right and centre. I was losing friends, I was basically losing people that I had been very close to for a very long time. Now, and that understandably made me really upset. The fact that people I really looked up to, I was losing friends, I was losing people I'd looked up to for a long time. But the reason that I became depressed from that was because of these individuals and what they had done. So, essentially I was letting them control my emotions. Other people were able to dictate if I was going to be sad. Other people were able to dictate if I was going to be happy. And for a majority of this time, it was essentially just this one individual that could dictate that. Like, they could, if they wandered off, then I would be horribly depressed. If they came back, I'd be happy again. And basically, and then I did something which caused them to go away and without a chance of coming back, basically. Which then caused their cronies to come after me. Meaning that I was essentially, like, they basically got the message, like, okay, if we do this to this guy on Twitter or something, this gets the reaction that we want, basically. But essentially, I was just letting other people dictate me. So basically, what I would say to anyone that's feeling remotely depressed because of somebody else, because of a group of people, because of anything like that, if you're feeling depressed because of something, because of someone like that, don't just, I know it's not that easy in any sense, and it's not that easy for me either, but don't let your feelings be dictated by others. Your best solution is, if people are being mean to you, whether deservedly or not deservedly, if they're just being mean to you for no reason, then fuck them. Just get them out of your life. You don't need them there. Surround yourself by people, because there are people that will care for you. There are people out there that will want to be your friend. People out there that will give you support through anything. They will support you. Just, you always deserve some kind of support, unless you're like a fucking rapist or something, but you always deserve some sort of support. And if you feel genuinely like you don't want to go on, just speak to some friends. Just do what I do. Whenever I felt like I was going to kill myself, or if I felt like I didn't want to be around anymore, it was the same individual as well, I would call up someone that I really liked, or someone that I was friends with, and I would just sort of talk to them. I wouldn't talk to them about it. I wouldn't call up and say, hey, I'm depressed, or hey, I'm going to kill myself. I would just call them up normally. And basically, if you've ever Skyped with me, I have done this with you at some point. If you've had an incoming call from me, at least one of those calls will have been me on the verge. 100%. And just talk to people. Take your mind off the decision. Watch YouTube videos. Go on Netflix. Watch a Frankie Boyle or something like that. That's what I would do. But find something that you enjoy and do it. Just take your mind up. Find a hobby, basically. If you like skateboarding, for example, go skateboarding. If you like cycling your bike, go on a bike ride. Just dedicate time. If you ever feel depressed and you just have no motivation, which is what I've been like for the last couple of days, and I've just not wanted to do anything, do something. Even if you really don't want to do it. If you really 100% just, you don't want to get out of your bed, force yourself. Say, you know what, this is being caused by this individual, this is what they want. Fuck them, I'm going to show them that I'm stronger than them. Fuck them, I'm better than this. Get up and do something. Do what you enjoy, just do what you would do normally. And if it is one individual which is causing it, get them out of your life. They don't deserve to be friends with you. You're better than anyone that does this. Anyone that, if you're getting harassed anonymously online and you can't block them, you're better than them. One, because you're actually showing who you are. You're not just hiding behind a computer screen. You're better than anyone that does this. Anyone that just goes online for the sole purpose of harassing someone, going after someone, they don't deserve to be on the internet. But genuinely, if you feel like you're about to do something, or if you're about to self-harm or anything like that, just talk to friends. Go on Skype and just talk to somebody. Or what I would do is, some of the times I've done this, is I would just DM someone on Twitter. I would just go on Twitter and say, hey, bitch, this is what's going on. Like, I would... One thing that's got me through quite a lot as well is just YouTubers in general. YouTube as a whole. It's probably just not going to be a... If this helps even one person, I'll be so surprised. But just, like, if you are in a situation, like I was a couple of years ago, when you have nobody to talk to other than family, and you obviously, you don't want to talk to them about it. If you do want to do just what you did with friends, and just like go to your parents or something, or go to family or something like that, and say, hey, just have a talk with them, and if that helps you, do it. But if you're in a situation where you cannot talk to your family, if you're in a situation where you have no friends, and you're just all alone, YouTube is your friend. I'm your friends. I care about you. If you leave a comment on this video, I will 100% reply to you. If you need to talk to somebody, I'm here to talk to. And I am 100% genuine about that. No matter how big this channel, my channel ever gets, if it ever does get any bigger than it currently is, I will 100%, if anyone comes to me and says, hey, I'm depressed, I will immediately DM them and say, here's my Skype me. If anyone legitimately says, hey, I'm feeling down or something and I just want to talk to somebody, I am here. Whether you just want to DM me, you want to Skype me, I'm here 100%. There's always someone you can talk to. Go on a chat board. Go on a message. Go on fucking WhatsApp or something. I don't know what fucking kids are into these days. Just go into the YouTube comment section and leave a comment. Like, one of the ways that I would make friends, and I still continue to do this for online friends, just find a hashtag that's trending or something and go into, like, if you see a hashtag and you're interested in it, go to it and favourite tweets and like tweets and stuff and reply to tweets that you like. I've made some of my best friends doing that. I've made, literally, my current best friend I have made by doing that. My current best online friend, I should say. Just, there's always going to be somebody. You might think nobody cares about me. But in most cases, even the people that have said publicly that they hate you, they dislike you, on like a 90%, there's still a 90% chance that they will still give a shit if something happens to you. And I know this from talking to people in the past that have basically had online drama or beef with somebody, and they've just done it online, and they've said, and then the person said, oh, I'm going to kill myself, and then they've actually got worried about it. But like I said before, if it's because of somebody, don't let them dictate you. Just flip them off. Do exactly the opposite of what you think they want. So, if you're just lying in your bed and you just don't want to move, you just don't want to get up, get up. Fuck the system. Get the fuck up and go and do something. For one, you'll feel quite a lot better afterwards, because I was sitting at my computer desk talking to friends and stuff, and I just didn't want to move. I didn't want to go on YouTube, I didn't want to do anything, I didn't want to listen to music or anything. And then I thought, you know what? Fuck this! I am going to just find some YouTubers I enjoy. Even if I really don't want to watch it. I still watched it, I forced myself to do that, and YouTube has gotten me through so much. There's been so much on YouTube that has just made me go, yes. This is what I need. I need YouTube. Just... even if you want to watch some of my videos, if my videos can help you through it, watch my videos. I know my videos have actually helped some of my friends as well because they've got enjoyment out of them. And if my videos have helped you, then yay, but my videos aren't probably the best considering the type of content I make, but find a YouTuber that does. Find somebody that you can relate to. If you've got so much anxiety that you don't want to go on Twitter, that you don't want to find online friends, that you don't want to go on it because you're nervous about how people feel about you, why? I've got anxiety as well about meeting people IRL. Like, I met one of my online friends that I'd had for quite a few years, quite recently, and I was fucking terrified. Because I thought they were going to find out what I'm like in real life and dislike me, because I'm a very different person in real life than I am online. And anyone that knows me from both will 100% guarantee me with that, or back me up on that. But don't let others dictate you. Don't let somebody else dictate when you're sad and when you're happy. You control that. You need to take responsibility for your own actions. If you're feeling depressed, or if you want to kill yourself, it's nobody else's fault. It's not Samantha that called you fat. It's not Caitlin that called you a dumbass. It's not Sean that called you a dickhead. It's you. Because you're listening to what they say. Why would you listen to their words? It's up to them what they say. Fuck them. If they feel grateful that you've got that, feel grateful that people are actually taking the time out of their day to hate on you, because hate is such a strong emotion. The fact that someone actually has hatred for you is a very big thing. And someone has taken words and taken breaths that they would not need, and they've used them on you. If people are tweeting at you, they're using their Twitter, they're using their time to tweet at you. And that just shows that you must be special, because in most cases, if someone is calling you fat, if someone is calling you ugly, you're usually not. Like, I've seen people in the past that have just... I've actually had friends as well that have committed suicide. And essentially the reason for one of them was literally that someone online had called them ugly, which is bullshit. They were not ugly. In most cases when I've seen it, it's like, just ignore them. Or, like, do what I do. If someone leaves a hate comment or something, most of the time I never take them seriously at this point, because I get so much. It's like, oh yeah, you're only leaving this hate comment because this person mentioned me. You're not watching the video that I made. You're not leaving a comment on my video. Like, when someone commented saying, your video sucks, and then you go to their profile and see who they're sub to and stuff, you go, you're not leaving that comment because you thought the video sucked. You're leaving that comment because this person dislikes me, so you automatically dislike me. And in most cases it's one person that I can see from my friend and stuff. It's one person that causes a lot of shit. Fuck that person. Not literally. Get rid of them, get them out of your life. They don't deserve to be your friend. Just cut them out outright. And I'm trying to think what the other reasons you could be depressed. I mean, if you've got anxiety, for one, like I've had for quite a few years, literally what I did was, now this is probably not the best advice, but like, it worked for me for quite a while until it became too strong, but invent a character. Like, my real name, the person that you're hearing right now, is Steven. Now, a couple of years ago, I would never have the confidence to put the camera on my face and make this video. And I do now. Because I invented a character called Jacob. Now granted, I developed split personality disorder through that, so don't take it too far. Only, like, basically just say, like, okay, I want to do this, put it in there. Like, a year ago, if I was in public or something, I would walk like this. Now, I just don't give a fuck. And it is literally because, like, I just don't give a fuck what people think. Don't give a fuck what people think. That's what they think. You cannot stop that. Fuck them. Just fuck them. Just, who gives a shit? Why do you give a shit what people think? Why do you give a shit if someone thinks you're fat? Why do you give a fuck if someone thinks you're ugly? Like, and one of the things that I always look at it is, like, I personally really enjoy making people happy. I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy, like, one of the biggest things that I enjoy is saying something and then hearing the person I'm saying it to laugh at that joke. Even if it wasn't a joke, like, if they laugh at what I said, I love that. Like, I've been in so many sketch clubs when I'll say something and they'll just burst out laughing, or I'll do something and they'll burst out laughing, and I love that. And if you personally get enjoyment out of seeing people happy, why do you care if they're laughing with you or at you? They're still laughing. And that's the way I enjoy it. That's the way I get to do a lot of stuff. If I go up to somebody and say something and then they laugh or something, because I've made a mistake or something, or if I've gone up for a fucking handshake or something and they were gonna do, like, they weren't doing it or something, they weren't returning the handshake or something, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, yeah, but people got a laugh out of it. People laughed at my misfortune. That's good. You're bringing joy. When you've done that and someone's laughed, the person that's laughed may have also been suffering from depression or something like that, and you've helped them by giving them laughter. This is weird video, Jesus! Okay, I'm going to stop this video before it becomes even weirder, but as I say, if you are ever in a position where you're feeling depressed or anything like that, leave a comment down below. Tweet at me on Twitter. Leave a message on my Facebook fan page. Message me wherever you can on Tumblr. I won't respond to you on Tumblr because I don't use it, but like, anything, I'm always here to talk. Okay? Well, if you enjoyed this video, or if it helped you in any way, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.